Alright, Caleb Rao here, and out here at the pond. It's the first day of March, and everyone knows that spring's the best time to go fishing. And I've been out here for about an hour, and I caught one brim and one bass, and they weren't nothing to brag about. But while I was out here, I decided I'd make a little quick how-to video. So if you're visiting my page and you've never been fishing before, but you think, hey, this looks fun, but you don't know how to get into it, well, I'm going to show you the basic setup. Now, what we got out here is pretty basic setup. You got a spin cast reel, about a 6-foot rod. You got a little brim hook and a cork. And I'll go into a little bit further detail. Now, there's all sorts of different types of reels. There's spin cast reels, there's spinning reels, there's bait casting reels, there's fly reels, there's bow fishing. There's all sorts of different ways to fish. But what most people do start off with is they start off on something like this. This is a spin cast reel, and basically what it is the kind you press the button, it releases the thing, you hold down the button, and then you just cast. I mean, those are the things that you find at Walmart for $10. Zebco 202s, Zebco 404s, Zebco 33s, stuff like that. This is a little bit more advanced one because I wanted just a little bit more control over what I was doing. So anyway, go to Walmart, buy you a Zebco 33 combo or a Zebco 202 combo. And what you should get something around 6 foot. You should get a reel. It should come pre-spooled with about 8 or 10 pound test line. And what you want to do is you want to buy you some corks, or some people say bobbers. I like the kind that you just hook on there like this, but some have the things you slide it through there and you poke the little stake thing, and that keeps them on there. But I like these. Then go get you some brim hooks, about that big, nothing special. And if you want to, you can get some swivels. And I have a video showing you how to tie some knots, but starting out, you'll probably just want to start off with the clinch knot, which is just put it through the loop, twist it a bunch of times, put it through the loop again, there you go. And you will need some bait. So what you do is you put your cork on there. I got my cork about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet away from my hook. And you want to grab some worms. Now, I caught most of these worms, but there's a few left from my last fishing trip. And what you do is you just grab your worm. I suggest Carolina Jumbos, which are just basically trout worms. I don't recommend you start off with Nightcrawlers because, first off, they're more expensive. If you have any left over, you have to refrigerate them, and they're really long. And for this type of fishing, you really don't need gigantic Nightcrawlers. But there are some Nightcrawlers in here. And let's see what we got. Okay, alright. Now this particular worm is a Nightcrawler. It's a smaller Nightcrawler. And he's probably been around since October. And what you do to start out, some people like to Texas rig them, where you poke the head through there and just let them hang off. But what I do, when I'm just brim fishing, you just poke through there 2 or 3 times. Just wrap around, poke through there, and then leave a little bit of your hook exposed, and then have a little bit of a tail left over. And now you're not going to catch 10-pound bass with this. And you could, but the older, bigger, more experienced fish won't fall for that. But brim will definitely fall for that. So I'm going to see if I can get this on video of me catching a small fish. Alright, so to cast your fishing pole, all you got to do, press the button, pull back a little bit, and just kind of chunk it and let go of your button. Alright? And then you reel it back in. Now you can go out, most starter sets do come with a little casting weight, but if don't, just get your cork. Just press the button down, throw it out there, and let it sit. Alright, so you let your cork just sit there. This is sight fishing. All you do is you just sit there, you watch your cork. When your cork goes under, you set the hook, boom, you caught yourself a fish. Now, I know if you just watch on YouTube, you'll see people pulling in fish all the time. That's not how you fish. If it was called that, it'd be called catching. But fishing takes a lot of patience. So you just sit there and you just let your hook just sit there in the water, and you might catch a fish. See, look, got one right now. Oh, got off. That was probably a little brim right there. I probably have too much worm on my hook. That's probably what happened. But yeah, see? He took part of my worm. That's why I didn't set it. I'm gonna cast back there, see what I get. Well, it looks like he's moved on. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just take my worm, or my half a worm, and I'm gonna just re-hook him on there a couple times. Like so. I'm gonna just cast out a little bit past the spot where I got that bite. So right about there. And just let it sit. Just watch that cork. Oh, whoop, whoop. Ah, there we go. Oh man, he got off. Now, what you need to do, what I just did is I thought I waited long enough, but I didn't. That cork went under, and what you want to do is you don't want to wait for the cork to go under, because the brim probably is just playing with your hook. You want to wait for him to start swimming away before you try to set the hook. He did get a little piece of worm though, but I'm going to toss it out there one more time. Alright, here we go. Come on. He's right in that sweet spot. That's where they've been biting. Okay, I'm getting one. He's playing with it. I bet you my worm's gone. There we go. Got him. Got him. There we go. Yes. So, not a bad one either. All that finally paid off. So you see, that's how you go fishing. This right here is a brim. How you want to touch those? You gotta be careful of the spikes right here. Get on top and then just get on top and just slide your hand down like that. And then pull the oosh. I hooked him good. Just work the hook out backwards the way it came in. Got a little mouth, don't you? Alright, come on. Alright, just one piece. There we go. Man, he has got a small mouth. He's pretty. He's got a little pink down here on him. But yeah, that's your basic old brim right there. He's actually not bad for this pond. I'd say 5 inches maybe, not sure. But he's got a really small mouth. You can't even lip him, and you're not supposed to lip brim, but sometimes you can, because they like to flop. And you could eat these if you want. They do taste very good, but I don't keep them as much as I used to, because I just like fishing so much. But we're gonna release this little guy. All right. There he goes. Alright. Thanks for watching. This has been Caleb Rowell. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask. And if you would, subscribe. Thanks for watching.